Good morning, students. Welcome to Narayana Live Classes Key Discussion, Class 9 and assignment number 6. Topic is atmosphere. Topic is atmosphere. So, what we have discussed in the assignment 5, that is the same, that is atmosphere. And today we are going to learn about the other forms of the precipitation. Yesterday what we have learned about the convectional rainfall, no? So today we will be learning about the orographic rainfall and the cyclonic rainfall, right? So based upon that, let us have these questions. That is, the mountains cause the moist air to rise and give rainfall. You know very well, when a mountain is there in the way of the air, what happens? The air starts going up and this gives of the rainfall. This completely gives of the rainfall in this area. Then automatically that particular wind will become dry and the dry air starts descending down. Like this it will be descending down. So this side we will not have any rainfall because it became dry, no? Became dry. Hence this side we will not have any rainfall. And what do we call this side as? We call this particular side as the rain shadow region, leeward side or windward side. What is the answer? You know very well that the rain shadow region or leeward side, both are same. Both are same. So option D, that is both A and B is the answer. Both A and B is the answer for the first question. So then now let us look at the second one, that is the word orogenic has been derived from the Greek word oros. What is the meaning of the oros? What is the meaning of the oros? Oros means mountains. Oros means mountain. So the Greek word oro is representing about the mountain. Okay. Now let us look on to the next one. That is the tropical cyclones are common in the areas of the cool currents or cool desert or warmth area or all. Warmth area or all. See what is that? Here you can see very clearly that tropical area means it is found in the warm area. So the option C, warmth, is the answer. And now the winds of the tropical cyclones move with a maximum speed of, what is the speed with which the winds are blowing? 33 miles per second. They are blowing with 33 miles per second. Next, the area which gets rainfall being the windward side in the given options. What are the given options? Thar desert. We can't expect that. And the next one is central part of Deccan Plateau. This is also not the correct option. Why? What is the reason? Because Deccan Plateau is the rain shadow region. Eastern Ghats also will not get sufficient amount of the rainfall, and Western Ghats is the right option. So Western Ghats is the right answer for that. Now let us look on to the next one, that is identify the wrong statement. Here the statements these statements they are referring to the cyclonic rainfall. Cyclonic rainfall. See that the first sentence, the temperate cyclones occur due to the merger of the cold denser air with warm and lighter air. That is correct. That is correct. These temperate cyclones, they occur due to the merging of the cold and denser air with the dry and the lighter air. Correct only. The warmer air is lifted up by the cold denser air. Correct only. That is also. The warmer air is lifted up with the denser air, and it causes rainfall and cyclones with strong storms. That is also correct, because cyclones occur due to the strong storms, and it is a common phenomena in the equatorial region. This is not the correct one, because tropical areas will be in the equatorial. Temperate cyclones means we will be observing above the tropics. So this is the wrong option. So it is a common phenomena in the equatorial zone or equatorial region. This is the wrong option. This is the wrong option, right? So now let us look on to the 2 marks question, that is explain the process of the orographic rainfall. Explain the process of the orographic rainfall. So orographic rainfall means, already you know very well that it is found in the regions of the mountains. It is found in the regions of the mountains, right? So the orographic rainfall, it is common in the mountainous regions. It is common in the mountainous regions. Okay, and the second thing is when the mountain comes in the way of the moist bearing winds, when the mountains come in the way of the moist bearing winds, what happens? When the mountains come in the way of the this moist bearing winds, when the air comes or when the mountains comes in the way of the moist bearing winds, what happens? The air rises up. The air rises up, and this raised air, what happens? It cools down when it reaches onto the high altitudes. Cools down at the high altitudes. Then what happens? Then what happens? This particular air gives of the rainfall. It gives rainfall. So like this, orographic rainfall is a common phenomena in the mountainous regions. Okay children, and now let us see on to the next one. What is the next topic? That is what are the features of the rainfall distribution throughout the world? Rainfall distribution throughout the world. What is the first feature is in between the latitudes, that is the equatorial latitudes, we will be finding the rainfall in the western margins. Western margins of the continents, we will be finding the rainfall in the equatorial zone. Means what happens? The rain starts decreasing from the west to the east. From west to east, the rainfall will decrease. And the second one is in the temperate zone, that is in between the latitudes of the 40 to 60, we will be finding the rainfall in the eastern margins. Why? Because eastern margins are having the influence of the westerlies. Due to the influence of the westerlies, what happens? The eastern margins will get the highest amount of the rainfall in the latitudinal zone of the 40 to 60. Hence, we can find very easily that the rainfall will be decreasing from east to west. That means the rainfall decreases from east to west in the latitudinal zone of 40 to 60. And now coming on to the next one, the low pressure areas. The low pressure areas will have highest amount of the rainfall and vice versa. That is high pressure areas will be having the lowest amount of the rainfall. That means polar zone will be having lesser rainfall, whereas the equatorial zone will be having the highest rainfall, right? And finally the last one is the oceans will have highest rainfall. Oceans get the highest rainfall than the continents. That means the rainfall is more on the oceans when compared to the continents. That is the reason even the evaporation is also will be very high on the oceans. So children, that's all for today. Tomorrow we will meet with one more assignment. Until then children, have a good day and nice health. Thank you.